Games of the future.
Wait, Gotf was absorbing a lot of damage. Looks like Aurora decided on blue.
Oh, they're going very fast. SRG. They are the ones that banned out the Selena. So these are the bands that I thought of, just different teams here. But yeah, Barat, the Harley, as well as Aurora gets picked up. And now SRG picks up the Melissa as well as Aurora. And then, let's see here. What other pick are you going to go for? But I just want to jump in real quick on what you were saying earlier. I feel like there will be so much roam picks open when the EXP goes hang. That's essentially it. Either the roam is having a bad day or EXP is having a bad day.
Make this meta last forever. Make this meta last forever so EXP and Roman can just eat as long as we can. Uranus finally gets locked in here is the direct answer to the latent phase of this barrage. But now, same problem has occurred, but this time, without having to deal with the Fanny so early on, there's no reason for you to go first pick. And I think at this point, Slime Red Giants could easily ban it out.
Here's the thing. Something makes me feel there's a chance he might go for something like Kill them. Just go in and annoy Rosa and TNT.
They need. I mean, the thread makes a lot of sense, but then is there anything else that we need to be worried about? I was thinking like Belric definitely needs to go, but it kind of goes to both sides. It's more on the onus of Aurora to get rid of the Belric, since again they've already locked the mid laner and the Red Giants haven't yet. And even so, I mean, it'd be nice to have the Belric on their side, but at the same time, if that Melissa eventually becomes a problem, it's clear that at least Innocent knows how to deal with Sigurd in lane when he is specifically on that clip. I don't know whether that kill made the big, that one kill that Innocent was able to sneak away on, specifically on the early game that made a difference in that lane, but generally it shouldn't.
Because look at how SRG played earlier and the draft that they have right now. All three heroes want to move forward, and I feel like you have two options. Have crowd control, so that in case something bad happens, you can fight back, or Joe is the best of both worlds because he kind of does both, so that would be the ideal pick. But I'm thinking Aurora should be banning that way if they want to ban out another mid laner. Maybe they will ban out, say, I don't know, Vexana or Valentina. Actually, no, Valentina might easily ban out.
I'm trying to think, if they do ban out the Valentina, that means they want something with like a fat ult. And it looks like now that they see that Minotaur has already been banned out, they kind of forced into a position where they also have to get rid of the Belric at this stage. Rosa is still on that Aurora, so there's no ult shenanigans to be had. But for SRG, when they look at the opposite side, there's honestly no real ult other than the Deton's Welcome to actually take. So now, we're probably not going to see mid lane get locked in just yet. We're probably going to see support, and it's got to be blind.
Yeah. Again, I feel like Cho is probably going to be the safest, safest quote-unquote, because Rosa on this, Aurora, we've seen many Chos get basically snuffed out because of that stun. So other than that, having a front line, maybe even a drop wouldn't be that bad. But yeah, they still go for the Cho. You just got to be able to time your Shunko against the stun of Aurora.
And it's very reactable. I think the hard part is trying to predict when the ball lightning is going to come out when Aurora flickers in front of you. Because again, there's still that like trickery time, it's not like an instant stun, there's still a bit of travel distance that it has to go through, and that's something that most simple players can actually react to. Unless, you get hit by the Deton's Welcome, no choice, then you're just going to have to pray that you're not primarily hard. Though, the easy Aurora kind of finish off the composition, they're still missing the support, they're still missing the gold laner, and they saw that unfortunately it doesn't work in this particular case against Innocent. Do they want to do it again? This time arguably even harder now that they have to worry about Cho on top of it.
Now it looks like they're going to pick up the Blood as well as the Gotf. But I do have to say, with Clot out of the way, these four members are very difficult to deal with. So when it comes to the mid, it's a good ban banning out that Lilia, because Lilia could potentially deal with this. Because they need some kind of AoE damage, or they just say screw it and pick up a Farsa, right? Kill them before anything can happen. Having the Cho, for me, doesn't enable that.
Yeah. not a bad idea, actually. Is there any other, like, one-shot? I mean, they could technically go for Vexana if they really wanted to as well. It kind of depends on what they want to do here in the mid lane, right? If you can help them out with the Lilia, I think at the very least dealing with the frontliners and Vexana could be as well. Meant the wave clear doesn't mean... Wait, is this flying clouds, or are they just like playing Rafa? We'll find out once we get into the game, but man, I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, like, I did say it's obvious that SRG, they're just having like a lot of forward momentum, you know, call it dive, call it Langa or whatever, but hey, this Rafa could actually really work out because Cho getting stunned and then maybe get bursted down, not gonna happen now to Rafa.
Dude, did Midnight inadvertently create a car that this Malaysian team is eventually going to localize? I mean, it'd be very interesting to see how they're going to do it, right? I mean, we've done it many times already in, you know, big car cups here locally, but even so, I want to see how they actually want to play this, right? The last time that we saw Rafa Mid was done by Aurora, and they played it out of nowhere, teasing targets that weren't expected, consistently pulling people back from the grave in these one-for-one trades, which will always work out for the Rafa comp.
Yeah. I mean, like, to be fair, if I'm not mistaken, YG also used it in the grand finals against Team Spirit, and they were able to get a very quick win. I think it was Game 6. And then they didn't use it for Game 7 for whatever reason, but damn. Okay, nice to see that Rafa Mid is used against Aurora.
It's flying clouds, but they both got Wilderness Blessing. This is a typical setup. Why does Cram have Master Assassin? Is that all? I want to see how Hardy wins the lane now.
Actually, no, I really feel like even I feel like it's absurd, but Uranus does win quite hard against Mirage. That's why I say, like, you know, Mirage is not winning the lane against Uranus, but you're not supposed to. You're just going to be, you know, munching on someone during the turtle and etc.
No, I mean, Cram's already doing a good job. He's already putting down to at least like 60% of his HP, forcing at least the Luna to go immediately into his grab. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Wait, what's there?
And Yumes goes in, finds TNZ, Uni goes in, they kill TNZ, able to get away from now, but Innocent secures the kill, and now Pagu is all alone, gonna get taken down. Uni secures that one, and I'm not sure, did they even steal the buff away? Even if they did, they died.
He still has his purple buff. He still has his purple buff. What was that? Why did they hold it so that TNZ could potentially go in and just immediately retribution it? But then they realized that retribution wasn't big.
Able to get Yumes gets found out, but Stormy sons of Pagu as well as well. Yumes trying to get away, and looks like he's able to. Good stun coming in from the Rafa ally. Now Cram is there. Pagu is looking pretty low. Unbreakable away. Cram gets stunned up. And now looks like they are continuing this turtle. Yeah, honestly, it is pretty interesting that they tried to do that with the buff of SRG, considering that they kind of created this comp. They should know like the strengths and weaknesses of it.
Well, to be fair, I think they weren't expecting S to stop hitting the purple buff, right? I think that was like a moment there where SRG understood that if they did nothing, they were waiting for E to get his combo points back up. And once it was back up, look for the big green gauge. He was only sitting on one, but he needs both to guarantee the early game damage. So really well played coming in from SRG's side. I want to see how they want to do this even further, because now Yumes is way of the dragon. I think he wants to go down to that bottom side to try and set something up, but I don't think he's leaving this lane anytime soon, and considering that Innocent already has a level lead on him, he honestly should just leave him to suffer here. Let Innocent do the work.
Honestly, I feel like Yumes is just giving vision just to let him know, just to let Uni know whether he can actually go invade, get some camps or whatever, because I really feel like what SRG is trying to do, Cram handles top side, and then Yumes handles bot side, and then, you know, figure it out from there.
And they're honestly doing a really good job, because now they're attacking the mid lane. They got the ball lightning out of Aurora. This should be a free rotation. Are they gonna punish here?
Well, looks like Uni is able to get onto the Gotf Pagu. Pagu's still holding on to his Revitalize, at least that's what the API is showing. But yeah, pretty easy kill there by SRG. Now they want to go on to the buff here. He
actually does kick Lunar, but not a good enough distance. But SRG, they're still going on. They still want to go onto Luna. Rosa is just waiting for his ult. And now Luna still survives. Krem as well as Yunes goes and gets caught by Pagu. Krem tries to get away. Still healing up. Looks like the only casualty there is going to be Stormy. Ironically, I feel like he's the one that shouldn't die because he can revive someone.
To be fair, I think that Rosa played that really well. Rosa had the interception, got the stun, and the KC did perfectly. Like, I think even Stormy was about to flicker, and the ball lightning punched him in the face just before. Great stuff.
Honestly, amazing stuff. Now, speaking of amazing stuff, basically everyone is here. Speaking of, Pagu gets caught, still surviving with their Revitalize, and then Stormy gets taken down, so no more healing coming in from SRG. Looks like they should not be able to do much here. But might still be fight, because Innocent is there. Innocent looking pretty healthy despite TNZ camping the bottom lane for quite a while. Less action than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think Selangor franchise, they lost a lot of momentum after, giving away a couple of those kills. And I think more importantly, right now, they can't really do much without Rafa's holy baptism, right?
One. It looks like almost. Okay, no, they got Yunes there. Enough burst damage coming from Aurora. Pagu catches two unbreakable, both of them Innocent as well as Uni. Now Pagu staying front line, taking quite a lot of damage. Innocent dishing it back out. Pagu still survives Stormy with the story just to get the kill. Now in the mid lane, Ram clears the mid, trying to push Aurora Gaming away. For now, this does not look like a one-sided bout here, Gideon. Aurora Gaming, they're doing quite a lot of damage onto SRG.
They're doing a lot of damage. Flask of Oasis is finally purchased and completed by Stormy's side. Stormy's gotta be careful here because Rosa is out to get him and put him further and further back. Opportunity. One-off kills. Unfortunately, right now, that holy baptism is a good way to disengage all that.
Oh, nice attempt there. Looks like they're able to get TNZ and now Pagu. Looks like tries to catch Uni when he's still able to get away. Rosa doing damage onto Yunes. But that was a beautiful engage where Aurora gets the initial stun, making it easy for Chill to get a hit.
Yeah, I think so far it's just a lack of information and also a lot of pincer maneuvers coming in from SRG. They position themselves well. They know that they have like hyper mobility with a lot of their with Aurora alongside with the Cho. It's just now just a bit of information, and that's where Cram comes in, clears up a lot of these distance on that top side, really relays it back to SRG to give them a rough number of how many reinforcements Aurora have nearby them, and finally this one can connect.
Cram tries to get away, even using the vengeance. Can the kill be enough? It's enough. Cram still survives. Selangor Giants able to help Cram out. He honestly should have died there.
Yeah, I feel like Aurora. Yeah, but Rosa already had the glowing wand as well, so it actually did not kill him. But by the time it actually timed out, and the deadly magic at that point in time, and the concentration was able to get just enough health to keep him alive. I think that even Cram might die here, I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, right now the turtle has been started up here.
Pagu is looking for an entranceway. Same as Lunar. Lunar tries to get onto someone. He still has the weapon. TNZ got the turtle. And I'm looking forward. Not able to push him out. TNZ gets a kill onto Cram. And I'll see able to get Innocent. Aurora Gaming off of TNZ stealing the turtle away. Lunar flickering forward. And Daytona's welcome. Setting up majority of SRG. They get the win there.
Yep, just a great place coming in from Rosa. Hyper efficient as well. Just making sure that you're not wasting the superconductor. Wait, hold on. Alright. Okay.
Oopsie there coming in from SRG. Oh, no. It's a dodge out. That's fun. Yunes probably going to get killed here by the deadly magic. TNZ tries to get away. And Rosa is all alone in the front. Gets killed by Uni. Pagu to the side. Not much can be done. I think that was just coincidence, Gideon, but still Pagu dodging that with his enhanced base attack is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I think, man, he was correct on the prediction of when TNZ was going to get the hack back, but I think he just did it too early, and now they're looking for another fight.
Lunar using the Daytona's welcome just to dash away. Cram trying to get onto him, trying to get a kill.
Looks like Prime is just gonna tank up the damage coming in from TNZ. He's still gonna be able to survive this one though. Good attack by SRG, but they're able to get away with his life.
And this is some dangerous stuff here. Some dangerous stuff. He's already got the sky tiers for build, trying to go straight into the War Axe, but so far, another Fitness Welcome onto Uranus.
Yum gets Cram. This time gets taken down by Rosa. That's a lot of damage, Gideon. Against Uranus, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage, and that's why TNZ opted to go to make sure that they got a genius wand, just to kind of like shred him away. On top of the fact that Rosa can also shred him away naturally with his build. So I think that Prime says, hey, maybe you might want to have like a radiant armor already complete. Arguably even a Venus shield, but really I think the radiant armor is more than enough.
Right now, SRG tries to protect their turret on bot, but looks like unable to. Damage coming in from Aurora. It's a little bit too much. I would say this is going to be his biggest item. He finally gets the Oracle.
Yeah, he gets the Oracle. He already had the radiant armor, so even with the radiant armor, the shred was more than enough. Okay, that changes it. Now Prime's got to be a little bit more careful when he gets hit with the Deton's Welcome.
Yep. Right now, Lunar, he does not have the Deton's Welcome just yet. Looking at the cooldown, it looked like he just used it on someone. Maybe he tried to get onto Yums, but Yums was able to dodge that one out. Either way, Lord is here, and Yums is almost taken down by TNZ, but looks like he is down. Rosa was able to get the kill. Lunar taking a lot of damage. Stormy just revived Yums. And now, 3 members of SRG are looking pretty low. Innocent is still going for the free damage. Cram gets out. Yums coming in from the flank. Looks like able to get Pagu, but that's just a roamer. Looks like Pagu doesn't mind even dying there. Bordeaux, low 11,000 HP. Crab moves forward, same as you. Crab takes a lot of damage. It looks like gets eaten, but still able to get the kill there. Innocent able to get Lunar. Lord has the turret. He got stunned by Stormy. And gets killed by Uni.
Oh my goodness. My Giants is getting all over Aurora Gaming. They're not done yet. They're still chasing them down. People just watching as Rosa ends up dying. And luckily SRG had no clue that he's here.
Yeah, SRG. I'm pretty sure they wish they were at this level of performance 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, honestly, they probably do, but at this stage of the game, it looks like they solved at least a decent amount of their problems, but it's not an easy game by any means. I mean, the goal deficit right now is 1.4K, which is still very small considering it's already 11 minutes into this. Aurora Gaming is heading back, and they still have the opportunity to eventually scale with the help of Sigurd. Right now, unless we see Innocent get the wins in nature, I think then that's when they have an opportunity, but they've already taken out Cram.
Right now, Uni gets hunted down. Nothing much the Yums can do. Looks like the big threat right now is going to be TNT as well as Seaborn. The Deadly Magic is a force to be reckoned with. And now, Pagu goes in, finds Stormy gets hunted and killed by Pagu. Looks like the inhibitor in mid is going to get just a little bit. Are you going to be able to take them down? Looks like they will. Inhibitor in mid of SRG gets taken down in 12 minutes. Yums, right in the middle of everyone, just escaped. Able to get Yums. Yums gets stunned up. That's huge damage from TNT and Rosa. And Innocent and Cram can't do much here.
They staggered them so much. They should be able to get the last outer turret. I don't think he can get another inhibitor, but considering, Stormy's coming back up, they should be able to do it. Innocent down low, the rest of the team getting tugged out with the help of the blazing web. Holy baptism is already out of
Innocent takes a lot of damage when the nature being used by Sigurd, just to make sure he doesn't die to the Melissa. Unfortunately, Stormy does miss that stun there, and this means that Aurora Gaming, looking at the goal lead, it's about 1,000 plus, and they are almost done with both inhibitors. Both inhibitors of Selangor Giants have been damaged quite a bit. I would say one more push, and that's enough to take it down. If Aurora is able to take down the top inhibitor, this is going to be so much more cleaner for them to get this board.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. And doing a really smart build here, opting to go for not only Dom Ice, but making sure that he gets the Chastise Pulsar on top of everything else, just to make sure that if he goes for Deton's Welcome, he can at least make sure that he doesn't die midway when he is handling that ult, especially when he's already found a primary target. And I'm surprised that Stormy has been hit by so many of these AOGs, actually.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for that holy crystal. probably utilizing the fact that Lunar, hold on, AOG doesn't hit onto anyone. I'm not entirely sure.
There's an SBO Uni, but I came out of there.
Well, Francis quite a bit of damage here. Moves forward. Just taking on the damage. For now, Aurora Gaming looks like they have started Lord. Selangor Giants.
They should be able to contest him. Young able to get used there on the show. And gets taken down instantly. Blazing the way coming in from Siggy Boom. But he took way too much damage for Selangor Giants. And now the show gets respawned by the Rafaela. So SRG. Nothing happened. You survived. Everything's all good.
Yeah, so they trade lives because of the passive coming in from Rafaela. They don't mind it, and Yumi's already back ready to fight the dragon.
Gets onto Luna. Luna gets taken down by Uni. Pazu coming in from the back. Gets hit by Innocent as well as the Lord. Double kill. Uni secures that one. Innocent now does have the Melissa gun. War range. Not that he really needs it, honestly. He has crazy range already. Selangor Giants, they have pushed Aurora Gaming away and secured the Lord.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. This is a real game that we have to Aurora as well as... Oh! One shot with Kenzie Rosa. Oh! That was... I'm gonna get this one from you. That was hot. That was hot. And now... Here's the thing, like... Even though, you know, use tank, there are days where it's nice to see tanks get one shot. Not all the time, but there are days where it's good to watch. I think it's wild, you know, but at least let's not do anything too crazy here, because Siggy already has a 3 play around Melissa. Our composition is designed to start sieging their enemies. Our enemies, now that Yumi's back up, they could play on the second wave. Oh, Lunar! Innocent was able to purify out of that. Now Cram is taking quite a bit of damage. Able to get out though, but for now Innocent is just sieging everyone with more range than he really needs. This is why it's okay to play with dogs. Sometimes they hurt. Sometimes they hurt opponents. Now the second wave is in here. Young's pretty engaged. Looks like it's not. Oh, he does. He gets off to Rosa, gets stunned out, and now dies with the deadly magic. Pazu is in the middle of everyone from SRG. Siggy is there trying to follow up. And this is why I say Gideon playing HO against Aurora is difficult, because that stun, my goodness, that stun is so much.
Yeah, it was buffered really well. Great anticipation coming in from Rosa. And right now, Rosa is kind of keeping it together with everybody else. We finally call for the tech pause here. Oh man, it's such a critical moment. Well, at least the waves have been cleared up. You know, it's a successful defense coming in from Aurora Gaming. It's a 50 to 49 in terms of goal. It's really just 700, like 700 to 1,000 here for Aurora. It's not much, but they're way beyond the amount of gold they need for their carries in the latter half of the game, where everybody is just so strong, and even Siggy is a legitimate threat to Innocent's life. He doesn't have access to Flicker right now, so if he doesn't have a wind of nature, he's in big trouble.
Something I do have to say though, if the game does prolong, maybe Yumes would consider getting a Athena shield as well. Because for now he does have the radiant armor. Sometimes it does feel bad to like double down on one source of defense, but I think when you get one-shotted like every single time, maybe getting a Athena shield is the right call. Especially considering that he does have the chastised pauldron, so he has a way to deal with Siggy Boom.
Does have a way to deal with Siggy Boom, but I think the scary thing right now, every single deadly magic is on top of him, right? I think that's the thing that's taking him out. Even if you do have the Athena shield, by the time the deadly magic is ready to pop, the Athena shield has disappeared, and you're just going to melt under that type of pressure. So I think that the timing of the engages are good. It's just whether or not you can outplay Rose's reaction time, if not get a better setup here with somebody else like catch them on the way out of a fight and have Muddles on top of them. Maybe this is a moment for like arguably even a Flicker Holy Baptism to come out of Stormy to try to make something happen. But just notice that a lot of these fights, right? Aurora's positioning is never a true front to back. They want to play with their angles very often because they know that the Holy Baptism comes in a straight line. If multiple people get hit by that Holy Baptism, I think that the fight's almost immediately over once you start adding on the wombo combos with Aurora jumping on in, with Maple if necessary, and of course Muddles from Innocent.
Yeah, I feel like because of Innocent, they really can't play an honest front to back. Innocent is just forcing them to spread out whether they like it or not.
But looks like we are jumping into the game here. SRG, I would say both SRG as well as Aurora is just one fight away from just ending the game here and now. But because about 70 minutes, the respawn time is between 30 and 40 seconds. Should be enough time for hold on, Cram's taking way too much damage just from Feebum.
Yeah, that was dangerous, and I think Cram was trying to jump check him, say, hey, Sigma, maybe you don't have reinforcements behind you, but when he stood his ground, Cram understood there's probably somebody behind him, and he was getting jumped out real low, so he can't be making moves like that any further, especially since now his ult will come back up in a decent amount of time. But there's a fight over in the map. SRG are just playing with the information that they have and are denying information out of Aurora Gaming. Now they see the feasible is, but that doesn't mean much because they can't figure out what is going up.
It must feel bad though. As a celestial being godly yourself, almost get taken down by a thief and a monkey.
Hey, maybe the monkey is like
you know what? You're right.
I did not consider that. Maybe Dexter is a celestial being.
Yeah. No, we know Claude is definitely human. He's just a regular. It's a monkey. Because how many monkeys do you see hold a gun like that, right? Actually, need a monkey for the combo in the blazing duet. Even so, just look at the setup right now. They have a bit of a slow push starting up on the top side, which they will respond to, but they are not holding on to the lead just yet until they get confirmation.
This is Aurora, it hurts a lot. This is Jonas. Oh, nice talk. Able to get Ram gets spawned up. And now Yums kicks TNT takes a lot of damage. TNT back to the board. After using the immortality, TNT still survive. But look at Emo takes a lot of damage from the board. And now Rosa. Everyone. Oh, what the? TNT secured the board, and now Pago tries to pull Yums away. Gideon, what's happening in this game? Oh my goodness, SRG wins the fight, but the steal from TNT has bought them exactly what they needed. And now both sides can't really do much about this. Like, Selangor wants to close out the game, but they can't. And Pago, he's going to start wasting as much time as possible against SRG to buy time for TNT to get back up to speed, while the rest of Aurora are proactively pushing the side lanes to force SRG to deal with the waves rather than staggering their entire composition. It is what it is, man. You know, you lose out on the 50-50, the game drags on. I don't know what the observer is doing. I can't see everything, but that was high. I don't know what happened, but that was high.
Alright, it was too fast. It was too fast. I thought that Udi was going to get it for sure, so I was starting to look at the rest of the members, and all of a sudden, Kenzie with last hit after jumps on in and wins the 50-50. But hey, with that being said though, Pagu is still 15 seconds out from actually respawning. Final Red Giants can actually enable their top right to start fighting for inhibitors.
I wouldn't get inhibited, because then I would know whether TNT was godly or Udi was software, but either way, right now, Aurora and SRG, they're really making this go for quite a while here. Cram able to deserve a lot of punishment 20 minutes in. Now more than one fight, and then it's over, dude.
Wait, you say that, and then it's going to be SRG who steals away the Aurora with only one casualty.
That's what it feels like.
Both sides are very unwilling to give up on this fight. And technically, SRG's composition, without that, the missing mid laner technically now having to play a dedicated support, it just feels like everything, all the eggs are in the Innocent basket. If Innocent dies, it's kind of over.
Able to get Udi gets stunned up, and now it's time to use Yums, the kick on for Rosa. Innocent tries to deal as much damage as he can, but Siggy though is still alive. Pagu jumps into the turret just to get some damage to himself from the turret. Now Innocent, let's get away, double for Udi though. Right now, it's just Rosa. Rosa can take it down. Triple kill for Udi. Chad, not gonna lie, I did not notice Udi was alive.
Yep, I thought he died for sure, but he managed to get both of his double iframes out with his combo points to find the finish at the very end. Aurora Gaming could not deal the constant back and forth against SRG's side with Yums, Cram, and Uni working in tandem with Stormy to make it happen while all the eyes were targeted towards Innocent. So really well played. Selangor Red Giants with their last Canadian is gonna walk into the base and close out our third series here with 2-0 victory, 20 to speed. We get the full power to Aurora.
Well, Uni, you didn't get the lore, but you got a triple kill, and let's face it, as an MLB player, kills are more important than objectives, and that's how they got that win. I wish we had more budget for replay, but c'est la vie.
That still was a pretty vicious game overall for both of our squadrons, and I can't imagine what the comms must have sounded like. It was just continuous fight after fight, taking the momentum, shifting the pendulum one way to the next as they bounce against each other, constantly colliding into the center. And yet, it's all of these small accumulated moments, which technically, if you're looking at the early to mid-game, you would say it wasn't really going anywhere. It's just a lot of constant training. But then, once we start moving from mid to the late game, where death is very punishable, that SRG has to take a complete 360 in the way that they think about these fights. You can't just be abusing the passive coming out from Rafaela, because unfortunately now, it's too long to wait for.
Yeah, I'm looking for two clips. One is the TNZ steal, as well as the final fight. Like, how did Uni really survive that? Because he used the immortality. Like, even, I understand there's a lot of items on Aurora, but why not just wait it out? I only remember, I would say the mistake is Sigibon just go all in on Innocent, but is that a mistake though? Innocent is the big threat, so yeah, I really want to see what happened that time.
Yeah, me too.
But I gotta give Luna, I think he's one of the best death welcomes we have ever seen with his trigger and fully charging it. Like, some of these angles are very surprising with how much distance he's able to cover in the majority of these fights. To break down a lot of how these fights happen, SRG needs to just hover around Innocent in so many of these moments.
And again, that was a good time coming in from Rosa, able to stop Yuns in his tracks. Okay, this is the point. Wait.
I still don't know how.
He just lost the 50-50. It was an honest 50-50. That's it. That really was it.
Well, now I'm looking at Uni. He just iced everywhere. No one noticed that he was gone from the fight.
And then he loops through mid, comes back in, and then jumps out and closes the distance on the end. Yeah, there was kind of no counterplay, because even when he decided to go for the blade, it made sure that it covered his specific spot on top of everything else.
Honestly, very respectable play coming in from both teams. So the SRG won with the 2-0. Game 1 was pretty smooth, but Game 2, Aurora really made them, try hard for that one. And yeah.